All right, let's face it, technology continues to get better and better year by year, and that means the audience's expectations keep getting a little higher, and the same goes for on-air weather presentations. So you need a way to stand apart from the competition. You need to be able to give the audience something they're not going to be able to find anywhere else. And I guess one solution would be able to rip up the entire weather studio and plop it down 5 feet from the ocean during hurricane season. Better yet, a more practical solution would be to bring the weather to your weather studio, which is what you see here. Introducing the newest generation of augmented reality available in the newest Max release. Max Reality allows you to transform your everyday two-dimensional presentation to an immersive, interactive, three-dimensional environment. Now what you're seeing here is what we like to call a set extension. We're actually adding a piece or changing a piece of a physical set. In this case, we're adding some 20-foot bay windows and taking a look outside the ocean. It's not really there, but it certainly looks like it is. The great thing about Max Reality, though, is its flexibility. Let's say that we wanted to go to the extreme. We wanted to take this and build an entire weather set from scratch, the weather set of our dreams. You can do this with Max Reality. Of course, we call this a virtual set. And everything that you see here, from the walls to the floors to the table, it doesn't really exist. It looks like it does, but of course, this is what we like to call a virtual set. Now, Max Reality allows your team to use the same tools and features that they're already familiar with. So it's not like learning something drastically new. Now this seamless and cost-effective solution is even effective during severe weather season. So maybe you're taking a look at this and going, well, maybe this is a bit too much. Tell you what, let's break this down. There we go. And maybe find a happy medium. Now the great news about Max Reality is that, like we said before, it has a lot of flexibility. Now what you've been doing is watching augmented reality through a tracking camera. You've noticed it's been moving back and forth. It gives you the entire kind of three-dimensional feel of augmented reality. But now we've got ourselves a fixed camera, and again, we still are able to see everything just fine. So we've got that flexibility there between a fixed camera and a tracking camera as well. Now if you like what you see right here, you got to check out our Select On-Demand library, because you're going to see a lot of these three-dimensional downloads like this example we're showing here with the baseball field. How amazing would it be to talk about the local Little League team and actually have them playing right on the desk in front of you? So now that you see a little bit about what Max Reality can do, let's use it to modernize weather maps. Let's say something about maybe some rainfall. Now we could put some totals on a two-dimensional board, but better yet, why don't we pull out a three-dimensional image right off the table, and we can talk about how the topography actually influences some of those rainfall totals. Now we're still giving the audience the same basic information that we did before, but we're showing it in a way that we couldn't before, and that is the power of Max Reality. Now this is important, because a new study finds that 64% of people would actually tune in longer if they realized that Max Reality or augmented reality were part of an up-and-coming segment. So why not go a step further? Combine Max Sky with some flexible mapping options to create industry-leading visualizations like the one you're seeing right here. And the thing I've been carrying around with me the whole time, just a plain old simple iPad. But the great news about this is it has Max Connect software installed on it. And that takes us to one of our latest innovations, being able to take the weather wherever we go. We can take it to a different part of the studio. We can take the weather outside. We can even take the weather on the road. And the great news is I still have command and control of a lot of my graphics. I can navigate. I can telestrate. If I wanted to, I could track severe weather in real time. So for example, if I wanted to take a closer look at that severe cell, maybe split it open, take a look inside, boom, I can do that. I can do a lot more too. This is just one of many examples of what you can do with Max Reality and Max Connect.